My wife forced me into an open marriage, then got furious when I actually started dating. We'd been married for 8 years when Bridget announced she needed more. Monogamy is outdated, she said over breakfast one Tuesday. We're limiting our growth potential. I didn't want it. I liked our marriage the way it was, but she'd already downloaded the apps, already set up her profile. If you love me, you'll support my journey, she said. That phrase should have been my first warning. The rules were simple, according to her. She could see other people. I could too, in theory. But when I mentioned maybe trying it myself, she laughed. Be realistic, she said. I'm a woman. You're a 40-year-old accountant with a receding hairline. Fair point, I thought. She started going out 3 nights a week, then 4, then 5. I'd sit at home watching Netflix, eating takeout, wondering when exactly my marriage had become a part-time hobby. She'd come home at 2 a.m., smelling like cologne that wasn't mine, talking about her personal evolution. My buddy Garrett convinced me to make a profile. Just see what happens, he said. I used a recent photo from my sister's wedding where the lighting was decent. Added some basic info. Didn't expect much. Within a day, I had 15 matches. Within a week, I had 3 dates lined up. Turns out, divorced women in their late 30s appreciate a guy who shows up on time, asks questions, and doesn't immediately suggest going back to his place. Novel concept. My first date was with Vanessa, a veterinarian who laughed at my jokes and insisted on splitting the check. We talked for 3 hours at a coffee shop. When I got home, Bridget was on the couch with her laptop. Where were you? She asked. Out, I said. She didn't look up. The second date was with Priya, a high school English teacher who quoted poetry and actually listened when I talked about my day. We went to a museum, had dinner after. She texted me that night saying she'd had a wonderful time. I found myself smiling at my phone like a teenager. That's when Bridget noticed. You're dating someone, she said accusingly. Several someones, actually, I replied. Her face went red. This wasn't the agreement. You said open marriage. I'm being open. You're doing this to hurt me, she hissed. I'm doing exactly what you've been doing for 6 months. She started checking my phone, interrogating me about where I'd been, who I was seeing. One night, she actually followed me to a restaurant where I was meeting Vanessa, sat at the bar, glaring. When I got home, she was crying. You've changed, she sobbed. You're not the man I married. The man you married didn't have to schedule time with his own wife, I said. Things escalated. She demanded I stop seeing other people while she continued her journey. When I refused, she threw my laptop across the room. She called Vanessa's clinic pretending to be my ex-wife, leaving threatening messages. She posted on Facebook about my betrayal, painting herself as the victim of my sudden infidelity. Her friends flooded my inbox with hate messages. I moved out last month, got a small apartment downtown, nothing fancy. Bridget kept the house, claimed I'd abandoned her during her spiritual awakening. But here's the thing, Vanessa helped me move. Priya brought over homemade lasagna. Garrett and his wife brought beer and stayed to help unpack. Last week, Bridget texted at 3 a.m. The guy she'd been seeing most seriously, the one she'd called her soulmate, had ghosted her. She was alone, scared, needed me to come back. We can close the marriage, she wrote. Go back to how things were. I read the message twice, thought about 8 years together, about all those nights alone while she found herself. Then I blocked her number and made dinner reservations with Vanessa. Some doors once opened don't close the way you expect.